Hello. Well, I gotta stay out of the shadow of the microphone. There we go. Happy Monday. Turn that music down maybe a little bit more. There we go. Looking good over there. Yeah, alright. So, another Monday, another Minecraft stream. I suppose I should get into the game. Let's just jump right over. There we go. Connect to the server. Let's see if it's all burnt down in the last week. Oh, interesting. I didn't turn the camera on in the scene. There I am. Kelp train still has a problem. Alright. Just me on today, and it's nighttime. Debating if I wanted to move where the camera is, but I guess I'm fine over in that in this corner of the screen. Alright, yep. Work life has been kind of busy. life has been kind of busy, so not played a lot of Minecraft in the last week. I've been thinking about it a bit, but yeah, just no time. So, I do remember from last time that we were right at the point where we're trying to get the something distiller something. Hold on, is it in my inventory? Yeah, distillation tower. Yeah, so this is needed like a multi-block thing to do stuff with, as I recall. And at some point we'll design a build for it, because we'll need to it has inputs and outputs, and we'll connect it up to things and stuff. But for right now, I think what I want to do is I'm just going to put it down here somewhere. Maybe like right there. And there we go. Okay. So right, we need some blocks to be able to build this. But yeah, so that's, I think, one of the big things I want to accomplish today, train going on in the background, is to set this up, and we have a bunch of oil and make some fuel, and just kind of progress in the Chapter 4 quests. What is this? Piglin Fortune. They won't remember. Huh. What does it mean? It's definitely something to do with the piglins, right? Back on Mars? Huh. Interesting. Okay, so I made the centrifuge, a couple of centrifuges last time, and this unlocked a quest. Where did I get a methane cell? I don't think I had a methane cell. Anyway, methane has a strange effect on the mind and body. When inhaled, it fogs weak minds, making one suggestible to even the most preposterous of ideas. I wonder if it has the same effect on piglins. I don't like where this is going. Why does that... Huh. Is this like a thing where... Is this something we make? Yeah, with methane and... Okay, so it's kind of involved. It's not just a crimson fungus in the bowl. Put the bowl and you put methane and netherrack dust and a crimson fungus and you get a piglin fortune. Which... I'm guessing we can trade with the piglins, this, and we get something better than the trades we were getting before. Maybe. That's interesting. I'm not really I don't want to focus on going back to Mars right now, so we can come back to that. I want to do this. I want to make a fuel cell. Gas turbine. 120E, 128E. Seems pretty good. Oops. Yeah, the first time you open the FTB quest, you hold down shift. It does that. Burns hydrogen, methane, or other gases to generate energy. Interesting. Alright, so we need to make some standard machine casings. Yeah, and industrial machine casings, which are made from standard ones. So a bunch of these, and then use some of our mini sturdy sheets to make some industrial ones. And that's what this multi-block is, right? It's 9 and then 8. Well, really, it's all of these, and then some get turned into these, right? So 8, 16, and 18. 34 of these. Okay. So a few integrated circuits we will need. We'll probably have to sort out some power and some other things, but one thing at a time. No integrated circuits here. What about over in the storage? Okay, we only have one, huh? How many of these basic machine frames do we have? Okay, we have one of those already. 3 of those. Okay. Lapis. Yep. Oh, well, we did. How much, got a lot of silver queued up here. And not a lot of copper wire, though. Maybe we have some copper wire sitting upstairs. I think not. I think we ran it through it all. Let's see. Copper. Oh, there's some copper wire. And we can make some more. How can we make you? Wire mill? Did I ever make one of these? I'm not sure. Copper sheets. So that's 1 ingot to copper sheet. Copper sheet to 2. Okay. So I think that math works out to be about the same either way. Alright, so I'm gonna run. Alright. Gonna make. Let's say I have copper plates already. Oh, alright. Let's make some plates. Maybe. Gotta remember where everything is. Here we go. Alright. That'll take a minute. I can also distribute these wires over here. And it's feeling like we're getting closer and closer to the point where we'll need to automate more of this stuff properly. But we're not quite there yet. So, basic machine frame, huh? Right, don't I have that automated? Maybe. Oh, yeah, we're out of silver over here. Steal some silver from over here. There we go. We're out of wire here. Yep, we're gonna start running out of things. Alright, and that is going to... Let me configure this to not auto output anymore. And then I'll unlock... Aww. There we go. Alright. A little bit more wire. Keep the show on the road. And then deliver the silver. Wait. There's silver right... Oh, we're out of fuel. No. Oh, we're not running. We're not turning. Also, what's that doing there? Anyway. Something's not hooked up back there. Probably because we were out of power. Oh, none of this is connected. Yep, right there. Oh, overstressed. It's because this is all temporary. There. Problem solved. And we weren't out of silver here. That's fine. Looks like we're out of copper casings though, so throw some more of those in there. Got some basic machine frames now. Probably, I'm gonna take that copper sheet. Get more wire going. Yep. Return the silver back over here. Yep. Yep, add a wire here again. I feel like I'm in, at least the thing this right now reminds me of is like watching like a Factorio speedrun, where someone's like rushing to like, obviously this has been built, but just that feeling, right, of hand feeding things to keep the automation going. Not that I've done any Factorio speedrunning, I've only watched it. Did we run through that lapis? I think we did. Alright, more lapis. Interesting. Oh, right. So we are not powering any of this because, reasons. Okay, I'll just put that, there we go. Single crushing wheel there to keep it going. Alright, we got some integrated circuits. Always so much to do. Oh, almost. Let's see. Should I put down some of the standard machine casing so we know when we have enough? Feels like a good idea. Huh. I guess. Didn't I have scaffolding? I used to carry scaffolding on me. Guess not anymore. Okay, well. You like what? It was 16 or 18 of those. Out of wire again, of course. Okay, so kind of not in a rush exactly, but I want to get this the distillery setup done so I can see it making fuel. I don't know exactly how it works, so this is, I want to figure that out and then go from there in terms of next steps. But I know that I need the fuel that it's going to produce in order to progress in the quests for Chapter 4. I guess I could take another look at that. Right, so that unlocks that, and then that oil cell gives us 32 rich soil. Woo! Oh, I see. So to complete this quest, we need to do this too. Oh. So we just need to pick up some out of wire again. Alright, we need a lot of wire for these. I think because I've only been making like 2 or 3 of these at a time, it's not really sunk in how much wire is needed. Anyway, let's keep it going. Oh. 9 more. All right. I had a thought, and I feel like I lost it. Whatever the thought was, I guess it was not that important. Oh yeah, probably to check in on the machine frames over here. I need more of those. Probably. Alright, so I think what we can do is just like do that. There. Right, so then we need 7 and 16 more. 15 more. Yeah. 14 more. Oh, right. I was talking about the fact that I just needed to hold soul soil, which apparently I have none in here. We can make it from sand, though. Do I have sand in here? Nope. I probably have something in one of these crude storage units over here. Nope. Nope. Some iron. What over here? Nope. Feels like I mean, we have lots of resources. Lots of cobblestone and other raw materials. Just need to be processed some more. How many more of these did I say I needed? 15? 14? Well, I have 16, so there's that. Alright. Okay, so we're going to put that like that. Get this filled in. looks to be, yeah, it's a hollow layer. And then I had some extra. Oh, I can't pick that up with that. I need the Tech Reborn wrench. Which is right there. Okay, good. Nope. Just a pick, I guess. Okay. Why can't I use the wrench? Alright, so there it is. Can we just put that there? Can we configure output to the right? Configure input. Don't know. Okay, don't need those anymore. Let's look at distillation tower. If I hit U on this. Oh, we're supposed to have cells. Cells. Okay. So potentially this could work. Although I think I need more cells. Yeah, okay. So I still need to get the soul soil or something. Let's make a few cells. Okay. And let's go grab some soul soil. Is my car over here? Nope. Check to see if there's anything good in the chest. There we go. Huh. Oh, I think I put that sign there. That sign is like, actually, I think I want to get off here somewhere. This should be... Okay, not too bad. Could go really badly. Okay, nothing there. What about in here? Okay, we could do some haunting of some sand. Do we have sand over here? 2. Alright. That's all I need. Just for the quest. There we go. Have I held a fuel cell? I feel like I've not held a fuel cell. Well, I'll take a bucket of fuel. Another salad. Don't know why I wouldn't want that. What's this? Banana dust? Okay, saltpeter dust. Is made from centrifuging soul soil. Make it some coal dust and sand and okay, oil as well. Interesting. Is this any different? Oh, I see. If we do soul soil, then we get dirt, which makes sense, right? So soul soil is from haunting dirt. Okay. So we can cycle 16 to 10. So you could have a loop where you take the extra sand. Like presumably you have cobblestone coming in, it's being crushed twice into sand. And then you have it being bulk haunted. And then you put it into this and you get sand back, and then you can loop the sand back around. And you get oil as well, which is interesting. And that goes into making potassium cells, which goes into making a coolant cell, which goes towards making the lead-lined spacesuit to go to Mercury. Lazurite, sodium cell. Okay, this allows us to make the engine as well, and then the Ostrom engine, and then Elytra too. How about that? Nighttime is approaching. Alright, we completed that last time. Right. And what was this one? Gas turbine. Oh, right. Okay. So the fuel we need. Let's sleep. Anyway, this whole thing was about making fuel to be able to superheat blaze burners. That happened a bit quicker than I anticipated. Ooh, you can burn 250 items. But anyway, yeah, so hitting U on that doesn't really help. But if we look at the blaze burner and hit U, nope. This was all towards for making the steel, right? Right, we need steel ingots. Which we get by... Okay, make diamond, sure. Coal dust into thing, into carbon mesh. Okay. So industrial blast furnace can be used to make things. I'm not sure why you would do this. Lead. Iridium. Steel dust. Okay. So here's where steel dust comes from, I'm guessing. Unless... Now we can make that this way, right? Iron ingot and coal dust heated. So 6 and 4 to make 1 versus... I'm guessing this is more efficient. What does a molten iron cell take? Okay. Finding the right recipe is sometimes kind of tricky. Hitting R on the cells, whatever they contain, does not necessarily tell you what the recipe is. Okay, so we have molten iron. If I hit U here, okay, so presumably I can take the molten iron and put it into the cell. This is just taking this literally. And then a carbon cell and get 4. So the question is, how much iron does it take to fill a molten iron cell? I'm assuming this exists because this is more efficient than the recipe I was looking at here, which was... Oh, no, it's gone. This one, which is 6 iron ingots to 1 steel dust. It's not so great. If I'm reading the other one right, that it's much more efficient, right? And then we take the steel dust, and here's where the superheating comes in. So this is how we can melt the steel dust into molten steel. And then we should be able to... Oh, interesting. Steel chest plate. Should be able to cast the molten steel. Into sturdy sheet? No. Okay, we can make a steel nugget. That is interesting. Okay. What's this about? Obviously, you wouldn't want to do this. But we can... Can we take the nugget and... No, we can't turn it into ingot, so... Okay, let's look at the quest again. Okay, well, let's just try it. Oh, you know, while I'm still here, before I go back, let's check in on the bees. How are the bees doing? Distracted by the world. Let's see here. So, progress? Maybe a little bit. Maybe not. Oh yeah, I think the bees might need to be replenished, actually. But I'm not going to do that right now. Let's go. Run down here really quick. It seems like this is not much higher than it was last week. Maybe a little bit. Maybe like a block higher or two. Still, it's a lot of honey, right? Ooh, we got like a wavy effect. Alright. Okay. So let's go see if we can make some steel. Alright, let's take the train down here, so I'm just gonna run back. Who knows when the train will come back, and it will be difficult to get on it. Regardless. And at least the roads are not gonna get me run over by a train. I was thinking though about that bear that was hanging out over there for a while, but I don't know what happened to that bear. Okay, so we have some steel dust over here that we made very inefficiently, apparently. I think, or no, we have the possibility of steel dust. We need coal dust, I think. And apparently a cog is missing as well. Perhaps there's one over here I can grab? Just a few. Alright. Okay, so that works. Does this also need fuel? It does. Okay. No problem. Okay, do I have coal dust? I do. Alright, let's make a little bit of steel dust. Go. I'll use this to make the first steel. Of course. Oh, I see. I get it. So you need a casting base and you're going to cast a block. So we do need 9. I think. Anyway, hold on. Let's look at that again. Casting, molten steel. if we foundry... Okay, we can't use the foundry. Oh, right. So we need to superheat this. Okay, so we need 9 steel dust to make 1 block. Seven? Eight. I mean, it's going to produce more than 9, but I'm going to take 9. And, I mean, I know the quest gave me credit for this, but I do want to go and actually run this thing. So let's try this out. So we're going to put an empty cell in here. We got some oil. Oil goes in there. Maybe. Actually, I think oil goes in the bottom one. I don't know if the position of the cells matter. So we need 4 cells on top. And then we need power. Yep, we need power. Let me just bring it up from down there. Let's see. We are going to take that. So, just thinking, if I was making a mod pack, would I make like one universal wrench, just like make it so that the create wrench does everything, or would I make it a feature that, like, for different things you need different wrenches? Ah, there we go. We get a lot of gold cable. Use that. Don't know. Oh. Don't know where that other cable went, but it didn't go in the right place. It's fine. Get it later. Okay. Something occurs to me, which is that... Okay, that might work. Like, the cables don't connect together, the different kinds. Which is fine, I just wasn't sure how I was gonna connect this without disconnecting all of this. But maybe this will work. I don't know. I also didn't want to power the Tesla coil, even though I don't think it draws power if there's nothing for it to charge. Could be wrong. Right, so... Ah, there's where that went. Yoink. Alright, we have power. How much power does it take to process one oil? It just said, oh, I see. It's 100 seconds at 70 energy a tick. So, 7%. Eight. This might be a minute. In the meantime, let's take our blaze burner and put it on the wood floor. We need a basin. Hey, do I have this working? Yes. Nice. Basin. Okay. All right, we need straw. Okay, need bamboo. Apparently I didn't have a straw. But this is how you make the, normally the blaze burners don't accept liquid fuel. It's like all the ones down here that I have running off of lava, they all were given straws to be able to take liquid fuel. That's why they're a slightly different color than normal for a normal heated blaze. So just wait for the particles to stop. One straw. There we go. And the other thing I need is I need the other kind of basin. The casting basin. This needs to be mixed though, right? Yeah, needs a mixer. All right. Which needs a whisk. And I'll probably just hand power this. With a crank, which I have one of those, and a cog, which I have right there in the craft terminal. There we go. Okay. A faucet. Just one, thanks. There we go. All right, how is our fuel production going? 25%. All right. So, things I'm thinking about right now, right? So it seems like with the fuel, we also have this gas turbine here that we can make. Output rate 128 energy. Hydrogen, methane, or other gases. So if I hit U on here, there we go. Hydrogen or methane. And we got a way. Yeah, we can centrifuge things. What can we centrifuge that makes methane? Coral. Sweet berries. Shroom light. Wood. Interesting. We get carbon cells, methane cells, and sap from rubber. Bond flesh to methane is interesting. Mercury and silicon from Certus quartz. Mushrooms into methane. Pork chops and other meat into methane. Potatoes into methane. What about kelp? Okay, kelp into methane. What about dried kelp? We get a lot of that. Nope. Baked potatoes, though. Apples. Tree farm makes apples. Okay. What about... What about hydrogen? That's methane. See, this is what I mean about you hit R on a kind of cell, and then you just get all the results, not just the kind of thing in the cell. Chemical reactor? Or did I... No, I just hit R on the wrong thing. My bad this time. Okay. We can convert shimmer into hydrogen, or we can convert... Oh, hey, sulfuric acid. Okay. Which we're going to get as a byproduct for making fuel. Methane can be converted into hydrogen and carbon. It is a hydrocarbon after all. Electrolyzed water cell. Yeah, I don't know. Right, so versus like a windmill, the Tech Reborn one. Output rate 25. But I don't know if it's worth it though. To like set up a gas turbine infrastructure. The windmills are very nice in that they're passive and they're compact. Just build them up in the sky, run the power down. 49%. Okay. I think it doesn't help that we're only probably getting power from this guy. Maybe I should maybe I should replace the copper with the gold one, the gold cables now that I have them. Do I have enough to do that? Don't know. I could at least do that. Let's break everything. Alright. I'm not really using the grinder right now anyway, so just like disconnect all that. Not using the compressor either. Let's just upgrade our power infrastructure. These gold cables do carry more power. Transfer rate of 512 energy attack versus the copper ones, which are 128. So 4 times. And they're not very expensive to make. So I'm trying to get over there, yeah? I might just go over and under. There we go. And then... not only better cables, but better cable management. Yeah, sure. Okay. So is that all of the copper? Yeah, for this circuit anyway. All right, I guess that was better. I could connect up the other stuff, but I don't need it right now anyway. So let's go see if that's improved the speed that we are making oil. 76. 77. I think it's faster. All right. So yeah, I do have a bucket of fuel, but I want to do this right. I don't know why I got credit for having a fuel cell. But right, because the stuff we've been using for the rocket has been biofuel cells, and those are different. Unless... Oh, out of range over here. Out of range over there. Oh, it's probably out of power then? Okay. Yeah, now that I've connected this up to everything, this is probably draining just all the power that's connected to it. 98. 99. Alright. 1 fuel cell. And 2 sulfuric acid cells. I'll just let this charge up. So that I can stop draining all the power that we're making. Although, I think if nothing else, like, I suspect this is going to be power positive. I hope so anyway. That if we were to, like, run this, or potentially multiples of these, I don't know, I'd have to look at, like, the throughput. But to make fuel, and then use the fuel to, what's the word? Superheat? Yeah, superheat the blaze burners down there for the steam engine to produce more power. Well, that's not going to do us any good right now, but if we could then add more alternators to turn the rotational energy, the stress units into Fe to then make more fuel. I feel like that is probably a thing that we could do. Okay, so 1 cell has 1 bucket of fuel, so that's good. In that I think maybe I can take the fuel cell. I don't know. I don't know if it ate the cell to do that, but anyway, let's let's get this going. Why are you not superheated? It has to literally be the bucket, doesn't it? Not the cell? Okay. So the good news is you do get the straw back. Okay. Why is it not blue? Why are you not blue? Using fuel buckets on blaze burners in the same fashion as a lava bucket will superheat them for a short while. So, you mean without the straw? No, you don't mean without the straw. Because this is how I... Oh. The straw allows you to feed the blaze burner with pipes. I guess maybe you can right-click a normal blaze burner that doesn't have the straw? Okay, well... That uses a lot of power. 6%. Alright, so a full charge of this is about 10% of the power needed to produce 1 bucket of fuel. Awesome. Oh boy. Let's do this. I don't want to risk using several minutes to make the fuel and then try it again and then for it to not to work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just pop over to creative really quick and see if I can make it work there. Could have potentially saved some time if I would have tried this in creative first, but I just assumed that I knew what I was going to do and it was going to work. This world takes longer and longer to load. There we go. Probably is not helping that, you know, it's also trying to save the replay file. Frozen. Okay, done. Yeah. So this works. This is a thing I did try. Now, I can't help but notice that past me did do the right thing. These are not blaze burners with straws. They're just normal blaze burners. And and a bucket of fuel. Yeah. What a fool. Yeah, so this is a max size boiler and steam engine setup. I was trying to figure out, like, okay. It's like, with it powering the water pumps, we have 282,837 SU to play with. The alternators consume about 8,000, well, that amount of stress units to produce 15 FE. So we can get a lot of power out of this. So this sort of thing is in the future. Obviously not with the creative fluid tanks, but yeah. But to do this, I mean, the main constraint is a source of, like, making the fuel, right? So making the oil. So have to do some kind of oil production or oil fuel something production. Maybe some kind of like chemical factory would be good to do. Have some big tanks for collecting all the different byproducts, holding tanks and all that. There we go, 75%. All right. Let's skip the night 2. Don't need any more mobs spawning. So on the one hand, not a lot of really it's not a good vantage point with the narrow windows like this, but it feels very on brand for the style of build. So that's what it is. Okay, so sadly that fuel was kind of wasted. Don't need that straw either. Okay, so we have... Let me, so we have no empty cells in the inventory. I want to see... Okay, 98. If I click the cell into the blaze burner, will it consume the cell? Like, I know it doesn't with the bucket. Okay, so we have no empty cells. So if I click this, we explode. No. Okay, interesting. So the fuel is placeable. Has some very fun roleplay, fuel spill shenanigans, I guess. Okay, well, I guess it doesn't consume the fuel cell because it doesn't let you do that. Alright, we're superheated. Mix it. Mix it. And yeah, I realize you can see the windmill on the other side of the window. I could be using that rotation to do this, but come on, it's our first steal. 350 something hours in. It's a very easy mod pack, very, easy to get into, and there we go. One bucket should make one block. I mean, it's no GTNH. Bam. Alright, so that's the block, and we can make 9 steel ingots, which completes the quest. Iron, but slightly harder, I reckon. Alright, there we go, and then we get some catwalks. Great, from Create Deco. Use steel buckets to input into a blaze burner, right? Yep, correct. And then there's other things. Vacuum freezers and quarries and machine parts. Alright, it's a superheated blaze burner plus copper wire, carbon mesh, and steel plate to make 4 machine parts. And what are machine parts good for? Digital displays. Industrial machine frames. And that's it. Oh, and a motor via mechanical crafting. Okay, so this is where we get into the motor, which has no uses. I think it does. Yeah, here we go. Motor. To make a engine. There we go. Okay, apparently can't see the use in a recipe sequence. Great. So I need to do all of that to be able to get to Mercury and unlock the next chapter, which, as I understand it, in the current version of the pack, the next chapter is the last chapter. There will be there's supposed to be more in future updates, but yeah. Okay, I don't care about the XP. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Alright, and so diamond saw blade. What's that good for? Sawmill. Greenhouse controller. Make changes to this multi-block visibility. What? No. Viability? Make changes to this multi... What? I don't know. Make changes to this multi-block viability. I don't know what that means. Lead plates and steel plates. So how much steel do we need? Right, so I think last time around I was trying to figure out how much how many advanced integrated circuits I would need to make the rocket. Did I make advanced integrated? Is that a thing that happened, or did I just come up with the number and then just go off and do other things? Obviously, I did not make the integrated circuits. I think I made enough. Oh, right. So no, it wasn't for the rocket. I made enough for this, for the distillation tower. That's right. This was a lot. So we'll need even more, and we'll need steel to make the rocket. The tier 3 rocket from Ad Astra. Because we gotta make these engines, and so we gotta make the motors, which means we need to make the machine parts, which means we need more fuel, steel plates, etc., etc., etc. I think for now, though, I'm going to put some of this stuff away, and we should kind of attend to the stuff that's already here. Let's see, things I don't need to carry with me. There we go. Put the crushing wheel back. So one of the trains is broken, and then there's work that needs to be done on like factory maintenance. And then we'll see where that takes us in terms of the stream for today. I guess I've already accomplished the thing that I had, the main thing I had planned for the stream today, which were these two things. And it's not perfect, but now I have a better idea of kind of what is next to do. Unfortunately, I can't just like take all the oil that's in here and have it just running and producing a lot of fuel right now, because this is just going to suck so much power. Unless there was a way... Do we have spare stress units? Do I have a stressometer in this setup anywhere? I do, don't I? Oh, Well, I know this part of the factory over here has stress problems, right? Because we can't even have everything running all the time. What about all the stuff over here that's running essentially on this windmill plus the steam engine? I guess I don't have a stressometer here. I have 2 more alternators, so I could potentially add more. I don't know what y'all think, but I think that's pretty. Could add more steam engines too. Could add more everything. Let's see. There we go. Stressometer is made from a speedometer. Here. Ohmmeter. Nope, okay. Don't have either. Okay, we don't have a compass. Now we do. Compass into speedometer into stressometer. Where are we going to plug this in? Okay. Oh, I see. Right, these are independent right now. Right, so these two run independently of these two. And that is fine. Except, maybe not. Right. So the idea is that, so like if this is, if this boiler got shut down. Like it ran out of fuel and then we wanted to restart it. If we control, like if we ensure at least one steam engine. Oh, you know what? I should put like one steam engine on this side just to operate the water pump and the fuel pump. Just all by itself. And that would have the benefit, I think, of then that would still be able to operate even when like the level of the boiler is much lower, because it doesn't have any water, or it has very little water because it's just running off the power from the windmill when we switch that lever. And then that would kind of free me up to maybe adding some more steam engines on either side and then connecting them together. I probably want to change some things then here. Or I could move these steam engines up and like drive into here. Anything on the other side? No, nothing. Okay, so I could just change the level this is operating at to still continue to power all of this. Not that not that this is doing a lot right now anyway. But yeah, I could do that. So right now each of these is producing 16k stress units. So that lowers the number of stress units because of the level of the boiler. Right, we're just distributing the stress units differently. Okay, so there's not really a benefit right now in adding steam engines. We need to increase the level of the boiler first. Basically, the way it works is that each level of boiler has a certain amount of kinetic stress capacity, and the steam engines, each one can capture, I think it's just up to 16k, right? So that means we can use up to 4 steam engines on this boiler at this level. If we add more, it distributes the available 64k stress units among however many steam engines there are. It doesn't add any more total power. Anyway, so we have like 1200 SU left over here. If I take this and plug it over onto this other side, like this side is operating independently. So how much stress is left over here? See, we're only using half of the stress units, and that's because we're using a lot of stress units, I think, for the alternators over here. So I could... Both sides are running at the same speed, so I could definitely just run this connection from here over to here and connect these together. As long as they're rotating in the same direction where I connect them. So that's an option. Or I could add... Or I could add alternators to this side and run electrical, run more gold cable. I mean, running the shafts is, I think, cheaper. And as long as what I'm running is like on the other side of this clutch, I can always shut this part off, so we can have these 2 steam engines to restart the engine if we need it. Yeah. And I have a handy connection right here. So now this does use stress, right? So this is like power loss essentially. So that's a trade-off. If I were to convert it into electrical energy, I don't think these the insulated cables from Tech Reborn have power loss, unlike some other technology pack cables. So if I wanted to eke out every little bit of power, I would probably put the alternators on the other side and then run cable over. Where am I going to run this to? Oh, right. Okay. Okay, let's get some cogs and some more shafts. Don't need 30. There we go, and shaft. Okay, so I think I want to just do a turn here. No, that's not gonna work. Okay, so nope. Have to be careful. I don't want to change the rotational speed. Like, so far I'm maintaining the same rotational speed. If I were to go into a small cogwheel and then try to connect to that, then actually that would be fine as long as I went... What if I were to come up here, go there? That could be fine. Let me just bring this over one more. There we go. Alright, so now... How much free stress units did I say I had over there? Okay, well, 5217, huh? The problem is this does not give us enough to run another alternator. Unless I run it at a slower speed, which I could. Or... Alright, so the alternators over here are being powered by the windmill. And so these are at half the speed of that one. And then this one's running at a quarter of the speed. To be able to just get in, you know, what power is available from the windmill. So could put an alternator right here. There we go, 2,000. Oh, okay. Oh, we're doubling it twice. I see. Okay, so instead, we're doubling the rotational speed twice. We're running it through here and doubling it, and then doubling it again. So there we go. So that's using 4,000, and so we should have like 1,000 left. Yep. Maybe this will work now. Yes. Cable. There we go. More power. So, I guess I will take some empty cells and we'll make some more fuel. Fuel is good. And then I was gonna look in at the train situation. Let's see here. So empty cells on the top, and then oil cells there. How do you work a distillation tower? Empty and oil cell. Okay, so I want to change the configuration here. So this is not going to be an input. Instead, this slot will be the input. That way when I put, oops, when I put the empty cells in here and they get filled with oil, then they go in there. And I still don't think the system is going to be able to keep up with the amount of power this needs. And it's going to be drained, but by the time we're done figuring out what's going on with the trains, then probably will be, yeah, you can see the power, well, there at the top of the screen. Going down, going down, going down, yeah. Alright, so, I'm pretty sure the message that was displayed before was that the driver was lost for one of the trains. So let's go figure out where that train is. How are we doing on time? Okay. Probably gonna take a break here in a few minutes to refill my water. And get up and stretch the legs, but should be able to at least figure out what's going on with this train wherever it is. It's probably not over here, but I'll check here first. Why is there a stone block there? Like, okay, I remember putting the sign there. I'm not sure why that block is there, though. Oh, yeah. Is there anything cooking over here? Half a stack lapis? Sure. We out of lazurite again? Okay. Got some crimsite. It's another thing that I should really set up like full automation to do. I think that was in the track. Wait, what's this? Interesting. I didn't put this here. Interesting. I don't think I did. Interesting, interesting. someone made this a little bit more efficient, I think. Yeah, so they added some water wheels down there to provide power for this pump, and it's on this wireless control. Like, I feel like you should be able to put the train observer here. I wonder if you can't put a redstone torch on the side of the redstone observer. Ooh, that's not a good place to stand. Whee! Alright. Yeah, so this is still over here. Some junk still in that chest from months ago. Got another 2048 sturdy sheets in there. Got a elite amount of gravel. Okay, well, anyway. That's not what we're here for. Looking for where the train is having difficulties. Well, not here. How is the tree farm? About about where I left it, right? Because I left the minecart contraption in here because kind of full anyway. Our item vault was. Great. Now we can use this road. I wonder if anyone's been using the brass factory. I think not. Need more materials to come in here. Get this really going properly. Alright. Cool. It's the little lava train. I guess if I do make a factory to make fuel, I'll have to make a better fueling car to go around and deliver fuel to things. We'll definitely still need lava to be delivered. For various things that need lava as an input. But we won't need lava to be delivered as fuel. Probably just switch to using fuel for fuel. Go figure. Alright. I think this is all full. I guess this holds 80,640. Because it's not a full-size vault. I think we could go further. Yeah, you can see there's bone meal in the chutes. 8579. I don't know. Is this full? Yeah, it's full. Right, to lower lane at 100%. So yep. So everything just stops because we're fully full of bone meal and kelp blocks. And that's because some of our factories, well, maybe it's because there's a train problem. The train's not coming to pick things up. But I think also there's some gaps in our logistics. Things not being delivered to factories. Things not set up yet to deliver things to factories. So, I'm going to find this train. Hopefully be able to put a new conductor on it. Take a little break after that. And then after the break, probably be time to address whatever missing pieces there are in the logistics of our trains. Now, a likely bet for where something could be wrong with trains is down in this tunnel. I'm not going to drive down there, though, because that is an unwise course of action. But underneath here, definitely been multiple times when there's been problems with trains. So let's see. In here somewhere? Huh. Oh, wait. There is a train. Interesting. We have a conductor. I think this train is fine. Like, the conductor's on and everything. I'm gonna guess maybe there's is there a train issue down there somewhere? I don't know why one of the trains that I have running would be down there. Oh, maybe I do. I think one of them was set to deliver to was it the kelp one that had a stop that Deb at 9K had that I put in? So maybe it's the kelp train. I feel like it might be the kelp train, and it's stuck down here somewhere. This is not my train, because I don't have one that delivers shimmer, but cool to see. Leveraging that infinite shimmer. Taking the car down because in that confined space back there is pretty dangerous still, because the train can like suffocate you. But you don't take like collision damage in these cars from the whatever mod this is. Ooh, that's a lot of stuff I'm seeing on the map. What's going on here? Interesting. Oh, I see a train. Excuse you. Have a hamburger while this car figures out what it's trying to do. Okay. Okay. So we have something going on here. Ah. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Where are we in the world? Hold on, service level. Oh, we're over here. Okay, cool. So that train seems fine, although as a passenger. I think this is one of... Wait, what? What am I... Oh, I see. Okay, here's my train here. Trying to make this turn. And I think maybe there's a signal missing? No? I mean, there's a signal here. Why? Okay, so there's no conductor in here. For some reason, Maybe the conductor took damage going through that block there. I wanted to face this tunnel a little bit. Alright. I think I'm going to try to back up and get the car out of here, so I can recover it later. And then I'll go back down, since things seem to be locked down due to signals. Other trains won't be coming in here. Just need to make sure that when I get out of the car, it's not in a clean chunk. Although I think that's not a big issue anymore because of Ally. But anyway, okay, so I'm parking the car right here. Neat. Okay. Really need to get some more water. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get in this train. I'm going to move it forward and try to get it to a safe place. And then that break will happen. Yep, it was the kelp train. Alright, so apparently it was already going this way. Super secret lava, huh? I wish I could see where I'm going. Secret lava too? Not so secret now. Okay, I think now, which way do I want to go up here at this turn? Do I want to go right? Let's reach the end of the track. Interesting. Interesting. Interesting claim. It's not true. Oh, I see. There is a problem here. Okay. So this is not linked up properly. Turn is too sharp, I see. That is a problem. Okay. There we go. And I get a free track. All right. So I guess I'll hang a right. I don't know where this is going to take. Oh, secret inventory. All right. Okay. And then I think I want to just hold right here. And hopefully not have another train hit me. And then hold right again. Get out of here. See, this is why I prefer having a conductor, because the conductor will just go to the right place. It's much better at driving than me. Alright, there we go. I think this is going to take us back to Yep, back to underneath the community foundry. And hopefully there's not another train coming down here. It's hard to look at. I don't see another train. Alright, how does this work? I think technically you're not supposed to make a left there. That's fine. Oh no, no, that's not fine. We can't, we will be reversed. Okay. Okay, nope. I want to reverse and go back onto the track it came out of so I can go up the other way. There we go. It's good. Cannot, in fact, go that other way. Because then we'll just be on the wrong side of the... We'll be on the track that is going in the reverse direction of the direction we're going. Speaking of which, let's make sure that I hold right. There we go. Okay, so we gotta go this way. And then... Okay, so we should now have control in the signal. I'm gonna go straight. I'm gonna go out to the past the stone quarry and turn around to come back. Actually, I think I'm probably just gonna stop here so I can sleep, so we don't have a bunch of mobs spawning. Also, bang bang. So, alright. Wasn't sure I was going to be able to make it up there. Alright, so, onwards. We'll take the bypass. I imagine all of our vaults in there are full of different kinds of stone that we've been making at this point. At least mob griefing is turned off. I guess it doesn't really matter which one we go, so we'll just take the default route and go through. All the stuff waiting on us to pick it up and do something with it. Huh? Alright, so navigating this thing is fun. Hold right. Nope, nope, nope. Hold right. Turn down the maximum speed quite a bit, otherwise it's very difficult to navigate. Hold left. Left, left, left. Left, 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 right. Left. Alright. And then we are on the track the little train station here is. I guess it doesn't really matter. We're not going to modify the train. We're just pulling this up here to pick up a B. Okay, so... right. Put this back up to full speed, otherwise when we put the conductor in, it will also go at whatever slow speed we set the train at. And here's a question. How many Bs are left? 1, 0, 0, 1. Okay, so we have like 3 bees in here. Is that right? 4? I'm gonna grab some flowers. Before I take another bee, I need to breed these a little bit. These bees. There we go. Well, okay. I don't have all day here. Yoink. You're coming with me. Okay. It felt for a second like that train was just gonna run right into this one. But no. Alright. So... Sure, that's fine. Yay! Schedule resumed. Get the show back on the road. Looks like there's more bees out. Are they different bees? No, you're on a cooldown. You are not. I wish you could attempt to be out of the hive. Or use a deployer. Give it a flower and deploy that into the hive. Oh, I heard a bee come out. Or it went in. Either one. Come on, I don't want to lose. I don't want to run out of bees. Oh, okay. Well, some other time then. All right. Well, it's definitely time for me to take a quick break. And when I return, it's well over time to figure out the next steps for the logistics of our disparate factories, like I guess delivering cobblestone and other things that are needed, like our clay factory over there. Do a little bit on that, and maybe if there's time, we could start looking at design for like a foundry automation, so that we can have the materials from our copper and tin and all that stuff go and get processed and start supplying this factory as well. All right, so I'm gonna stop here though,